Some intense moments at the State House today after immigrant advocates demanded answers about the state's plan to help children who've illegally crossed the border. Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 6. I'm Ryan Walsh.
And I'm Juliana Mazza. Things got heated at the State House today between pro-immigrant advocates and Republican lawmakers. 22
News State House reporter Tiffany Chan was there for it all. She's live in Boston with what sparked the argument.
It began when the media was allowed into a closed-door meeting between Republican state lawmakers and federal officials about the immigration crisis in Massachusetts. Pro-immigration advocates were stopped at the door, and that's when things escalated.
Because we request meetings with people like that, and they never want to talk to us.
Tensions were high when pro-immigration supporters barged into House Republican leader Brad Jones's office during a closed-door meeting between the feds and the Republican Party.
They don't want to have a conversation with us. That's the only thing that we want. If they want to talk about our people, if they want to talk about people like me, have a conversation with the immigrant community in Massachusetts.
The private meeting was about the immigration crisis in Massachusetts. Among those behind closed doors, Health and Human Services Secretary John Polanowitz, the mayor of Lynn, county sheriffs, and federal immigration officials. Many of those present at the meeting echoed a similar message. Lack of action on Capitol Hill has made immigration a heated issue on Beacon Hill.
This is not a humanitarian crisis. This is a crisis of leadership in the United States where Congress has failed to act for 2 decades on an issue that is hurting families, is not setting forth an opportunity for people to get a real chance to come here in a legitimate way.
Still no word yet from the federal government on whether Westover Air Reserve Base in Chicopee has been chosen to shelter undocumented immigrant kids, but advocates want to at least be a part of that conversation. Live at the State House in Boston, Tiffany Chan, 22 News.